The writer we'll be talking with today has built a career out of writing for functionally dysfunctional families, like the Simpsons, the Cranes, and even the Wilkersons. Tonight, we're going to find out what kind of an upbringing he had and how it helped him win 4 Primetime Emmys. The writer I'm talking about is Jay Kogen. I'm Jeff Berman, and coming to you live from the Writer's Store in Los Angeles, California, you've just entered the right environment.
Jeff, what a surprise to see you here. I was just sitting in the writer's store.
What a cool...
Yeah, and then you're
You
looking around.
You didn't notice the cameras when
I did not.
you first
That's
got here.
fantastic.
So you came in, got a little tired, sat down.
Yeah, nice chair, there's some water.
Well, as long as you're here, how about we do a little
Sure.
interview? What is your ideal writing environment like?
I like to write in cafes. I'm one of those guys who needs a noisy environment to write. First drafts. Right. Just the first draft. First draft, I need to be in a place where I can write something, not hate it for a second, look up at something. Right. A pretty woman, somebody having a fight, a car accident, whatever, and then, okay, now I got to go back to and write the next line. And so I need that stutter step of working in order to sort of get through the initial, everything I write is awful.
Do you work from an outline when you write?
Every single time. Yeah. Yes, I don't understand people who don't work from an outline. That's crazy to me. Like, what happens when they get to Act 2 and there's nothing to write? It's crazy.
Do you think comedy can be taught?
Well, structure can be taught. These books are all about structure.
This is true.
That can be taught. That to have a beginning, a middle, and end can be taught. What you think is funny and what somebody else thinks is funny is always different. I don't think they're wrong. Somebody's going to laugh at what that person, somebody else will think what that person writing is funny. So, but you can't teach rhythm. You can't teach, I don't know that you can teach irony. You can also, my reference points are different than somebody else's reference points. And so what I might think is funny is not what my son thinks is funny. Right. And so, you know, funny changes. I'm almost at the end of my run here. I'm about to be not funny. Maybe I'm already there. When we started writing The Simpsons, Jim Brooks gave us very good advice, which is, don't worry if you've seen it before. We'll be doing it differently. And so I think that's true on every show. So that if you have a theme that you like and characters that work, you can explore sometimes the same themes, right, and it will be completely different.
What's the best piece of advice you ever got as a writer?
Work. Yeah. Write. You know, I'm one of those guys who I will do anything but write. So, you know, the advice is, you know, if you want to do something, write. You know, it's hard to do for no money, and it's hard to do for all this stuff, and without any reinforcement at all. Sure. So write. That's a great advice, is write. A lot of people come to show business because they grew up not feeling loved enough. You will not feel better being in show business. You will not, this is not a way to make you feel better.
I can attest to that.
You know, to go to shrink, take the other thing, there are other measures you can take, learn to love yourself better, but, you know, subjecting yourself to ritual rejection is not a way to make yourself feel more loved.
Jay, thank you very much for taking the time to do this.
Thank you. I just thought of my tag, by the way.
Go ahead.
Nobody got laid like Kogen.
Nobody got laid like Kogen. Jay Kogen, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for being here and joining us as we talk to Jay tonight. And thank you for being with us, too. I want to give a thank you to the Writer's Store here in Los Angeles, California. You can find them online. Please check them out. It's a great outlet for wannabe writers that are working. It's like a candy store for me, and a lot of people I know love coming here. I've also been told that I need to plug my own website because I keep forgetting to do it. It's therightesenvironment.com. Like it says here, WRITE, therightesenvironment.com. They are available for purchase. Thank you for mentioning that. So please check it out, and join us again next time when we're back here at the Writer's Store. We go backstage, we pull back the curtain, and enter the right environment. Thank you, everybody. you.